Welcome back to some more EU4 with me, Daniel from Dan Has Fun. Last episode we went east rather than north because the Bohemian leader is a chicken. I thought we would do a quick Chinese style roundup because I think this is the first time in this game specifically that the fog of war lifted on this area of the world. And every game I play this looks different. And in this version of the world we have a pretty big Chagatai Khanate. Yu is pretty big. Unlike Wu, Chu, Qin, and Dali, Ming still exists, which is not always the case. When it implodes, sometimes it just evaporates completely. We have a reasonably large Manchu, but they're being beaten back by the Koreans, who are allied with Orochoni, who look like they kind of been like Ainu, like the equivalent of the Japanese natives. Whereas Japan is not Shinto, it has gone Confucianist, which is interesting. But yeah, this is our China look. Giant banana India, by the way. Vijayanagar is doing numbers, I think, as the kids would say. Anywho, let's get back, unpause, and we have to get our troops moved back out of Koya Kunlu. Russia's going to take some land off them too. We took money and a little bit of land to try and prevent Russia from expanding completely. Our friendly allies, the Polish, helped us, which was very kind. And we have to deal with another choice of debate. Now, let's debate the debate option. I'm thinking in this case, because we have comically high corruption still, it's going down. Well, it did last episode. Technically, it's going up right now, but that's because of overextension. We may want to deal with that a bit more pressingly, but there's so many good options here that aren't that. Getting rid of the annex subject penalty is great because it does make people like us more. More mercantilism is always great. Getting cheaper army because it's so expensive for us would be very helpful. So many good options. Just cheaper tech is good. But I think what we'll do for now is we will go for money and cheaper loans because we still have 5 loans outstanding. So if we could get those paid off, that would be fantastic. I am going to definitely exempt people from conscription and impressment because that's a very cheap way of getting support. And we're going to have to do one more thing, I guess. I don't want to do crown lands. I don't really want to do naval tradition because we basically don't have any. Lose 1 military point will do. And 4% autonomy is fine. That's not that big a deal. Cool. So, yes, what's this episode's plan? Well, it depends how cooperative the AI is. The problem that we have, and if you didn't watch last episode, you should, but the gist of the problem is that for the religious war to fire, we need Bohemia to declare war on Austria. Bohemia has Kral Vaclav the 9th Waldstein as the leader. I butchered that somewhat fierce, I'm sure. And he is... Oh, not only is he just, but now he's a naive enthusiast. Both of these traits cause the leader to declare war on even targets. And as a result, they just won't do it. That sucks. Like, really sucks, because nobody else can declare war and get this started. And we really, really want them to declare war, as the Mamluks now declare war on Kaya Kunlu, and Khorasan does. Everybody's jumping in on them because we attacked them and then Russia did. Speaking of Russia, we have 75 spying points on them. We should do something with it. Let's slander their merchants, make sure they make less money. That works for me. Cool. Yeah, we'll take more papal influence. We should probably spend some before we hit our cap again. Yeah, please give me some reduction in yearly corruption. That would be great. Thank you. Cool. In fact, I know this is so crazy counter, but I'm tempted to take out more loans to then build a load of buildings to improve our economy. Probably not the worst idea in the world. Especially now we're getting the discount, right? Or we can. Let's do this too. Let's levy the church tax. And then, as mad as this may look, we are going to take out 2 more loans. We could get the new institution, but we're going to wait on that. And we are going to go buildings, And we want to do... Let's see, first of all, is there anything crazy in here? Any crazy numbers? Not really. We do need universities. We should probably build 5 of those. Oh, we need a tech of... that we don't have yet. So we'll have to wait, I guess. We could do trading. We should probably do a few of these at least. Get all the ones that are at least 1 trade power. Then beyond that, let's get a couple of manufactories out, because we're going to need them anyway. And then at this point, we can get some more taxing. Okay, perfect. Cool. Let's turn off some forts just to save some money. We can have it so these don't turn on at the start of war, but realistically, we need them to. So that should do for now. I don't want to go too crazy. But we're still breaking even in this situation, so that's fine. We can't put our army maintenance down because of how crazy the unrest in the places we just took are, but that's okay. Why is Milan at war with Hungary and Austria? This is the worst idea in the world. Dortmund and Milan versus Berg, Baden, Austria and Hungary. You are stupid and dumb. Like, what were you thinking, Dortmund? With your 14,000 troops? I got obsessive construction perfectionist, which is just terrible as well. Cool. Cool. Well, if you guys can be obsessive perfectionists with, you know, hitting the old like button, that'd be great. Sorry, that's terrible. Oh, I don't know how people could do those type of plugs and not just, like, die of cringe internally. Like, it feels bad, man. It feels bad. Poland doesn't have 129 gold to give us. Milan doesn't either. Milan's losing money. Oh dear. Yeah, Milan is getting wrecked, and it's all their fault for backing something really stupid. Stupid. It's extra annoying too, because Austria could technically take land from them. If they do, they're going to be right on my doorstep in another place. We'll see. I guess you guys should do something. Do some army drilling while we wait. Because again, I can't turn the military down. Because we may have upset half of the Middle East. I know, shocking. That never happens. This Koyakonlu is very pretty. We've got green stripes, white stripes, like yellowy brown stripes. Ooh, brown stripes are usually not very pretty. Guess it depends on context, but then again, everything does. There are all the churches and the marketplaces. Sweet. Hungary's trying to claim our stuff. I don't blame them. They don't like me so much. Again, it's all due to the religious war. That's expensive, and it would put me to taking out another loan, but that's a lot of base tax development, so I'm going to say okay on that one. It's fine. Take out another loan. We might as well get some more buildings while we're at it, or we could upgrade our centres of trade even. Before we do that, let's go into trade mode. So Thessalonica is in the Ragusan trade node. So that's probably a good idea. Yeah, I like that. And you're in the Constantinople trade node, so we want to do that too. And then there was one more it said we could upgrade, right? And that is also in the Ragusan trade node, so done. Sweet, 3 really good options. And it used our money almost perfectly. And we're making some money again. Hooray! Not a lot, but it's honest work. But yeah, our interest payment is now back up to 16 gold a month, which is pretty bad. But that's okay. It is what it is. Oh, they gave up a lot of provinces. Pretty much Azerbaijan. But we do have the Holy War option against Russia. It's really annoying that Russia's allied to Austria, because otherwise this would be a slam dunk. But as you can see, we would be massively outnumbered. Even cleansing of heresy they wouldn't back down for. Interesting. I wonder if it's because they're technically still Christian versus, like, say, you know, the Shia or the Sunnis down here. I'm not sure, but either way, it's a little bit annoying. I don't like it. Not a fan. Speaking of not a fan, I'm not a fan of having that diplomat just sitting on his bum not doing anything. So let's improve our relation with the papacy, just so we can get more papal influence. We are rocking 11 a year right now, so nearly 1 a month, which is basically unheard of, because I usually don't play the Catholic game. Usually the Protestant religion, in my opinion, is just superior, at least in the game. I'm not going to talk about real life. I am not that brave to be that ambitious. And I don't know. But yeah, Catholicism in this game does definitely have some advantages somewhere. And it really depends if the Pope likes you or not. And for some reason he loves us. Yeah, we'll give Friuli the seat. That's fine. If anything, it just makes it a stronger province, right? Yeah, because when you have a seat, you get more of basically everything. How much unrest do you have right now? 13.8. I'm fine with this. You're basically at 100% autonomy anyway. We can join a coalition. Oh, that's why. Yeah, Milan got eaten partly by Austria. Tuscany could join, but I don't think they would. And they hate us. So, no, we're not going to join that coalition. Interesting, you don't see the coalition symbol very often. At least not on this side. Usually it's the other way. Yeah, no, we're not going to do that. I don't want to put myself in more debt. I'm in enough as it is. I don't need to. Oh, no, 100. Yeah, we're not losing a stability. Not right now. We need all the stability we can get. We are losing money again, which is a little bit annoying. I guess we could just declare war on the Ottomans for old time's sake. Just because it's fun. I mean, we could take more land off them too, I guess. Do we do that just so we have an excuse to be at war? How many ships does Yemen have? They'd actually allies, that's hilarious. 29. Yeah, I'm not going to take my I was thinking about taking my ships around the world to deal with it, but I just don't want to. I just don't. Yeah, weird that Austria will join against Russia. Well, against me for Russia. Very rude. Honestly, I'm more tempted to just take... I don't know, how much money would I even get out of the Ottomans? They just keep collapsing over and over again. But this might be the cheapest war to deal with ever, so I guess we probably should. Before they end up being backed and guaranteed by another nation, that'd be really annoying. I don't want you to raise maintenance during war in this case, because we don't need any of this. Let's just send our dudes over and get prepared. I'm not in a huge rush, put it that way. We're nearly capped out on our relationship with the Pope. Eventually he's going to hate us, but he doesn't hate us yet, which is what matters. Yeah, nearly 12 a year. That's really good. And that's despite the fact we don't have that many cardinals. I think we have 7 based on what's in there. I'm sure I could go and check, but I really don't need to or want to. Cool. We'll give it 10 days because that's when they return. And as soon as we're in Karaman... Oh my word, this is taking forever. There we go. Declare war. It's a holy war, and not just because I'm ruining your day, because I can. Let's take our dude with 0 siege. That was smart. There we go. Stack wipe. We'll get you to sit in place. And it's only a level 1 fort, so we can basically just have nobody here. Do we take out another loan? Well, I guess we might as well use it. Was not even paying attention to that whatsoever. I always find it weird that the dock gives you no type of trade benefit. It's purely sales modifier. That's weird to me, but again, it could just be me. It might be worth getting courthouses, because we are hitting our limit pretty hard. There we go. And you can have it cheaper. And this time, we are going to turn down our army maintenance. Oh my word, we're still losing money. That's insane. We're going to do that for now. It's because all of our trade ships are at home. Spread you guys out. Yeah, you can move over here. I'm just going to loot this, I guess, while we wait. And split. And split. And split some more. And split. And split. And do. And do. And do. There you go, guys. Now we can pillage the whole lot nice and evenly-ish. Might as well turn the speed up to 4, and we don't need 2 diplomats sitting on their butts, so I don't even know what we need to do at this point. Who can we get to not completely hate us? The Netherlands will hate us because they are on the wrong side of the religious war. I don't really need to be friends with Fars or Somalia. They were both allying me, I'm sure, when I'm not at war. But they just don't bring any value. Yeah, there's not a lot of good options left. I mean, we could support the independence of Sweden, but would that be helpful? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that would be a benefit to us or not. Because Russia will probably just attack them anyway. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Maybe we'll just get some spy work done on Aragon, just so we have some more options. Oh, our diplomat is rubbish. That's trying to spy. Guess we'll take this next door. Not that it really matters, we have claims on them because we have a CB because they're the wrong religion. But more options is good. Oh. They freed Georgia. That's neat, I guess. Russia's just going to attack them. Let's be honest. Oh my word. Hang on. Hang on. Lots of cores. A military leader just died. I'm not going to worry about that right this second right now. We are still just pillaging and having a great old time. And at some point, we will finish the siege of whatever their capital is now. Which we'll find out in a second. It is Kayseri. I know nothing about that place. Well, let's do one more month just so we can get the thing fully, as well. I say fully looted, somewhat looted. And sue for peace. At this point, I mean, can we... Hang on, we can do this, and then hover over this star symbol. The total war score for all Ottoman provinces is 91%. Problem is we're at 34% overextension already. Why won't they do this? Oh, because Yemen. I still have to deal with Yemen, don't I? Now, hypothetically, that would only be 57% overextension, so we could totally do that. There's the Yemeni army, so I guess we'll recombine and turn the maintenance back up. Crazy how much money we lose by doing basically nothing. Mothball my fleet. That will save some money. I forgot for a minute there that Yemen was going to be at war with us. That's how terrified of them I am. Although, that said, they are closer than I thought, and I'd rather they not attack... Oh, for God's sake. Not attack me while all my stuff's apart. That's annoying. That's my fault, though. They caught me while I wasn't paying attention. Honestly, it's 2,000 troops. Just run away. Or not, because you committed. Oh my goodness. Well, you might as well go for it then. You're going to lose, but keep them busy, I guess. Yeah, I've got no morale, but it's fine. Oh dear, what a mess. When are you moving in? The 5th? Oh, we won? What? Okay. Sure, I guess. And then that gave me morale for winning. How? How did I win this combat? That makes no sense. Yemen must have a really, really rubbish army. Well, that's fine. That's made my day so much easier. Cool. Well, I guess we better walk down to Yemen territory then and just kind of ruin their day a little bit. Just like they ruined ours, but what are you going to do? Where are they fleeing to, anyway? Oh, they fled to Shakira. Well, my hips don't lie, and they're going to be thrusting bayonets into you. I'm sorry to tell you. Where are you going? Al-Quds. I'm going to wait till you commit to going to Al-Quds, and then you're going to get Al-Wrecked. Oh dear. You've got a good general. And to be fair, your war stats aren't that bad. You just don't have a huge amount of morale. Which, I mean, makes sense, I guess. I was going to say, my vassal will tidy up the provinces that are occupied, but the only vassal I have now is Sicily, and they probably aren't going to do it. I don't know if... Do they even have any troops? They have 8,000. Where are they? My eyes. My kingdom for my eyes. They're over here. Thank you for all the courthouses. Do you want to come over here, Sicily, and reoccupy that for me, please? We're just going to sit in the desert like lemons. Hey, lemons! You want to help? AI gonna AI? I guess they are. Just gonna sit there and do diddly squats. We take out another loan. Oh boy. Well, we'll be getting some money back from this combat for sure, because I'm gonna make sure Yemen pays for it. Which one of you has more siege? The one led by Mattia. So you stay in place. Their names were very... Oh, they are coming. Sicily is going to come and help, finally. I guess you can repay that. How much money we lose in a month? 5? Yeah, it could be a lot worse. And just in case they try and backdoor take away my occupancy, we'll get a leader and just sit him there. Who are you at war with? The Danish conquest of Bifada. Oh, it's down here. Not going very well for Denmark, I think it's fair to say. They tried. That's about all you could say. Oh well, at least it gives us a chance to loot some of the Yemen territory. The Yemeni territory. Yemeni snicket. Where are you? Yeah, you have 93% autonomy already. I will happily boost that to have no unrest. Because we do have unrest now. Ooh, our Emperor's strict. That's probably one of the best traits. We're going to have particularists. What? Oh, it's not very high odds, but they just had some odds, I guess, for a long time. We probably have Georgian revolts because Georgia now exists. Although, probably not for very long, because Russia literally just attacked them. That sucks. Am I going to be that guy and I'm going to attack them as well? Let's see if I can get there before the Russian troops. There's the Yemen stack, so I'm going to have to take somebody back here and deal with them. Where's your capital? Tbilisi? Makes sense. Go this way. Oh, there's the rebels. That's annoying timing, but I'm just going to ignore them for now. They're just going to increase autonomy, and this province already has 93% autonomy. Sorry, Georgia. This is not what I want to do, but it's what I have to do. Oh, they're just running away. Well, that's not smart either. And I'm too late. Why are you here? Oh, because you're part of the Russian conquest. That sucks. Well, I'm going to get at least one province out of it. And that breaks the state for them, so at least it's something. Yeah, there's Russia. We've sniped one province off them. Unless they vassal them, I guess. Stinky, but what are you going to do? Yeah, that's very stinky. Could you guys not do this, please? Like, you know you've lost, but you just... Because I have such a gigantic border, they just keep annoying. They're like mosquitoes. They just always find a way to bite you no matter what. No matter where you are, no matter how much spray you put on. They just find a way to nip you, because they're assholes and everyone hates them. Speaking of hating them, the Mamluks clearly hated Koyakonlu because they took a staggering amount of land off them. That's a lot of land. I'm going to watch and see if Armenia stays guaranteed by the Mamluks, because I have a feeling the answer's going to be no. And if the answer's no, I'm not getting done twice by the same trick. Yeah, there they go. Armenia is no longer being backed. And we want to declare war on them immediately, which I know sounds awful, and it is, but that's what I need to do. I need to do something like that, and go occupy all this stuff before Russia can, because you know they're going to declare war on them as well. If we could finish the siege of whatever this place is called, Santanana and Banana, do, that'd be great. Oh, that's a separate province, I didn't even notice. We should take that too. Neat. Yeah, I feel kind of bad that we're just beating up all these guys, but I don't really have a choice, because Russia's just going to, otherwise. New tech time, what can we get? We can get Diplo level 16, the development of maritime law. More trade efficiency. Yes, please, that means more money. That we definitely need. Cool, van is occupied. There are the stupid troops again. Stop trying to occupy my stuff. It's very annoying. I hate it. I hate the things that you do. You won't let me take that. Nope, because I don't have your capital. But Armenia's I will. Are they all in the same state? No, one province isn't. Do they have... They have a buttload of claims. Are they permanent claims? They are. I wonder if it'd be worth having a vassal over here. That I could feed parts of Russia to, because I'm going to keep hitting my cap otherwise. Ah, there's a Swedish war for independence. I thought this was going to happen a very, very long time ago, and it never did. But there they are now. Cool. Good for them, I guess. I'm not sure if that helps us or not. Probably not, because that's probably going to make them an easy target against Russia. But what are we going to do? Come on. 49%. It's taken about 3 years to occupy this. I just have to occupy that one province and then Yemen will give up. That's all I want. Just the one. Please. Please. It's 57%. The walls are down. There we go. Cool. There's no way they're going to not peace out now. They won't give me a lot, but... I mean, they'll give me a whole 96 gold, maybe a little bit more. Yeah, they'll give me 169 gold. Fine, thank you for wasting my time. Get out. You can move back. And this should be nearly done now too. Wow, we've failed our 57% roll. The Ottomans we can now fully take. What's our overextension at the moment? 25.9, so this is fine. We can do that. We can take all of their money, all 76 gold of it. Ooh. Big money. We don't have a diplomat to send. Excellent. There we go. Cool. So we don't have to worry about the Ottomans anymore. The Ottomans are gone. I imagine that's going to have all the unrest in the world over there, so go sit a stack on it. Oh, look at that border gorgon, though. That looks nice. And my font is so much bigger, which we know is the only thing that matters, is having a big one. Siege of Yerevan is over. We should probably wait to get the next tech level before we get the next idea group. Now, you... I am going to vassal you if you will let me. And I'm going to force religion on you as well. And take a little bit of money because you're wasting my time. Cool. So we now have a vassal in this part of the world that is our religion too. So they would convert things. Neat. Does mean we go over our Diplo cap again. I'm in Kel Surprise. But I think that's a great outcome. And it feels slightly less rude than just destroying them. Which is probably what's going to happen to Georgia with Russia. You don't have a claim on anything over there, which is a bit stinky. I'd love to give this all to Armenia if I could, but that's not going to happen. Oh well. Can't complain. I can't be a greedy man. We're just trying to stop Russia having nice things. That's really more than anything else. We just don't want them having nice things. Oh, our general died again. I do understand that drilling makes them more likely to die, but it feels like more of them die than they should, representatively speaking. I'm sorry, there's no point me not taking you as a one province. Okay, cool. Our overextension is still below 100%, which is what it needs to be. We have a much cleaner looking border though, and yeah, we've got some pretty big font. Not this big, because we don't have all this crap land. No offense to people that live there in real life, it's just developmentally not very helpful. But I think we'll put a cut in things here. Why have you still not fired? Oh, it's the same leader, that's why. He's 51. What will happen eventually is if they don't declare war whatsoever, they'll kind of just have the Catholics win by default. Which we don't want, because then we won't get any splendor for it. And yeah, so far we don't have much sugar in our bowl, so it'd be nice to get some splendor. But again, we'll deal with everything else next episode. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, do let me know. Just say hi in the comments. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye now.